ready to tell me they're lying right now because of what the do you mean that I'm not gonna get my SNAP benefits? What the do you mean?
We are possibly going to lose our farm if NRCS doesn't hold up their contract with us on the EQIP program. Because of the executive orders, there's a pause or a freeze on the funding, and they're not able to pay out on the stuff that we completed or anything going forward.
Beyond betrayed. They used us during the campaign. The elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.
I mean, you're an educator. You didn't vote for Trump eliminating federal funds
No,
here.
I did not vote for that. I do not think that's what the voters want. If we have federal cuts, then that's going to mean bigger classroom sizes. I would lose teachers, first and foremost. It's devastating.
That's interesting. Anyone remember the first lady over there? Isn't that the EBT princess that was so happy to be getting like $3,000 every month on EBT and has like 7 kids? Anyways, yeah, I'm not going to take any more time, but just going to dive right in on this one. It's a pretty crazy clip. Lots and lots of stuff for you guys to see here. I really want to know what you guys think about this one. So please hit up the comment section and let's have a discussion.
There's always a signal about what his next move is going to be. And the big orange man, based on this post yesterday, which would scare the hell out of everyone, is about to do something very sinister.
He who saves his country does not violate any law. What do you guys think this means? He who saves his country does not violate any law. Y'all think DJT is looking for a way to get even more draconian while claiming that he's saving the country? And also going back to the first clip, did anyone hear that lady when he said he wasn't gonna do anything to the documented people?
During the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.
I mean, you're...
So is she trying to say that he is deporting documented people? I thought it was just undocumented people. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping down in the comments below, but my understanding was that it was only the illegals and the undocumented. But if you're documented, then you should be fine, right? And also, like, he's slashing the funds for the schools. Like, I don't know, but I believe he did say that he was going to be getting the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. So everything that he's doing, to be honest, seems like these are promises made and promises kept, just like Caroline Levitt said. And I'm not even a Trump fan. I'm not a MAGA guy. I'm neither a Kamala guy as well. I'm just saying it as I see it. So please feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you agree or disagree, feel free to chime in. It's an open room, okay, guys?
Do something that's going to throw us deeper into a constitutional crisis. We are already in one. We have been in that since day one, when he started dismantling U.S. agencies. We are going to be further in this. And we don't know what exactly is coming, but it's something major. He's hinting this. He's putting this out there to get the support that he thinks he needs publicly, and then he will engage in his action. Is it going to be denying a court order? Is it going to be taking over another country?
Yeah, I think he's been talking about trying to take over Canada. Yeah, I'll chime in on that one. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be able to take over Canada or Greenland? Or do you think he's going to just let Ukraine to hang out? I think because he probably won't want to offend Putin. I think I'm really curious to see how he's going to play it over there in Russia, Ukraine. Because I know Putin is his boy, right? So is he going to step on Putin's toes? Really, really muddy waters over there. What do you guys think he's going to do about Ukraine? Y'all let me know down in the comments below.
Leave Ukraine out to dry? Turn on our NATO allies? I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll go back and read Project 2025. It might be in there. One thing is for sure, though. The moment he ignores the courts and doesn't act on their orders, that's the moment we've lost our country. We are no longer a democracy, a constitutional republic, whatever you want to call it. We will not be that anymore at that point. Your freedoms that you take for granted could be taken away at that point. Just think about that. We've already had some of those things taken away through the process. Just imagine if that process is gone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chime in real quick. I think we all saw what happened during the COVID era, right, guys? So I think him talking about freedoms and all that, we all see how easy it is for our freedoms to be ripped away. I mean, they had it better in the US. Here in Canada, we were pretty much on lockdown big time. It was like a love lockdown. And like, I think it was like $500,000 fine if you break your quarantine for 2 weeks, something crazy like that. We also saw what happened with the Freedom Convoy people, right? So we see how they seize people's accounts and everything, right? So we see how free we really are, right? It's all an illusion. I don't think anybody is really free. So that's definitely very interesting to talk about. But we're going to keep moving here.
So federal employees who accepted...
I just remembered what I was going to talk about. Also, did you guys know, correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently Joe Biden, he actually pardoned Hunter Biden just before stepping down as the president. He pardoned Hunter Biden as well as Anthony Fauci and a list of other like high profile names. Did you guys know that that's something like that happened actually? So I'm saying that just to say that whether it's the Democrats or the Republicans, none of these people can be trusted. And just always look out for yourselves, fellows, and don't get too carried away by your political affiliation.
Donald Trump's buyout are now finding out that the buyout is being terminated along with their jobs.
Interesting. So I just had to really cut that guy off there because I don't like misinformation, right? He claims that the federal buyouts that they were offering to the federal workers in the United States actually was a scam, and they still fired those people. But it turns out that actually that was not the case, as is reported here. The White House says some employees who accepted buyout offer fired by mistake. So it looks like it was just an accident. So the White House said some government employees who accepted the buyout offer were fired by mistake. According to a report on Monday, President Donald Trump's administration acknowledged on Sunday night that some federal government employees who took the fork in the road buyout, that's the same thing he told them when he took over Twitter, Elon Musk, were also subsequently fired or let go, and that this was an error, ABC News reported. An Office of Personnel Management official told ABC News that some employees who responded to the buyout offer ahead of the deadline last week may have received termination notices by mistake. But for those personnel, the buyout agreement would be honored. So that's good to know. And now that just puts everything this guy has to say under like scrutiny, right? So again, just take anything he says at this point with a grain of salt because he's been caught in a lie.
It's, once again, it's almost like people kept trying to tell you not to trust anybody in this administration. Especially.
All right. So it looks like most of his clip here is just going to be about this false narrative. So I don't really think that there's any need to continue to talk about this guy's clip over here. I just left it in here just so you guys can see that you don't believe everything that you hear on TikTok or on YouTube, or you just always have to go and look for the information by yourself. All right, fellows. But this has been a pretty interesting topic, I would say. So far, I'm not seeing Trump acting outside of what he said he would do during his campaign. He's cutting down on the federal workers. He said he was going to do that there was a lot of government waste. He mentioned that. He's clamping down on immigration. He said he was going to do that. He's cutting down on like the EBT folks, people that are on government assistance, and expecting that to fund their lifestyle forever. He's doing just that. So I don't see him doing anything outside of the ordinary. So correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, and I'm not even a DJT fan. I'm very neutral. I'm not even American, y'all. Although I have some vested interest in this because he's coming for Canada with his damn tariffs, right? So, but anyways, y'all, that has been your video. If you guys have been liking the video and if you're still here, you might as well smash that like, smash that subscribe, y'all. it really helps with the algorithm, you know. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for today. And until next time, peace!